Alright, so in our last installment, we visited Yashchis 1AX, unlocking Augusta Tower 300 AF. So let's head on over to the Augusta Tower. And it's basically a little bit of a puzzle area, but the puzzles aren't all that complicated. First thing you do, touch the panel, rotate the room you start in, so you can start moving along. Right outside there, you can look around a little bit. Here there's a little place you can throw Mog, get yourself some money. So continue on. There's a little room right next to the one you came out of. You gotta spin that one. That lets you come out. If you take a left instead of a right, you're gonna find another item. Some mana silvers. And now proceed right. You're gonna find this blue room. Let's spin that one around. And then, you know, because it's a really challenging puzzle, you gotta spin it twice. Oh my god. The amount of brain power this is taking. Anyway, that lets you bring down this elevator, and we're going to ride that up to the second floor. Second floor, there's a couple more extra items right when you get off the elevator. Throw a Mog again, get yourself some potions.
There you go.
And then we're going to proceed on to the actual puzzles. As you can see, we're trying to get to this elevator over there. So let's start by rotating this blue one. Oh, and inside, a couple more items. Now, one thing to note, here's an enemy that's very common in this area, just to make a little segue. These are the Flanitors. Fighting three of them is kind of a pain, because all they do is heal. You hear that siren? That siren means they're healing. The thing is, though they're a pain in the ass, I mean, I'll try and take them out one at a time. If you spread it up, you're going to die. They're one of the most powerful healers in the game, so if you've been using XIII, maybe try and grab yourself a Flanitor. Here we're going to keep spinning that blue room. It's going to bring us over to this yellow one here, which has a panel inside of it. And we're going to spin it once, and very quickly dip out onto this bridge to find a hidden item. Alright, and then it's back into the room, spin it one more time, and that's going to bring us right to the elevator, to the third and final floor. Third floor, really not that complicated. You get out, and immediately start spinning the room you came out of. But one time ain't going to do it. You got to spin it a whole nother time, and even one more after that. Which is... This isn't a puzzle, it's just pressing a button 3 times. That's going to bring you here to number 2. The room that's kind of freaking out a little bit. We spun it once. I have no idea how we're going to get inside it. Maybe if we spin it... Okay, this is not a puzzle, you guys. And right inside, you're going to find this little panel here. Now, if you've been paying attention, every room you've gone into has had a number on it. And they go in order to make a password. We weren't paying attention, so we entered the wrong password and had to fight a quick little battle against a Flanitor and a guy. But once that's done with, you can enter the correct password there with the square button, and we are into the system, which is essentially the end of the Augusta Tower segment. We get an Entropy board. We also get an access key 50. We're going to need that when we come back. Real quick, before you leave, if you run around, there's a couple more items on ledges, so you're going to do a little bit of Mog throwing. Get yourself a Librascope. And right over here, right next to that one, you can get yourself a Phoenix down. And once you've found pretty much all the items, just head on back down to the first floor, hop back into the Historia Crux, and we're on our way to new adventures.